Hi, Sarah here at the Heartfully Homespun, and today I'm bringing y'all a video showing y'all our morning basket. And if y'all are not familiar with the term morning basket, it is basically subjects that we do in the morning or when we begin our homeschool day each morning. What I have here, I used to have like a basket and that worked really great. But now that we have more independent subjects with my kids, I don't need as much space and a huge basket. So now we just have this. I picked this up actually at a local thrift store, and it is like a magazine holder thingy. Whew. It's kind of heavy lifting it up really high, but anyway, what we do together as a group is what I will be showing y'all today. Of course, we have Bible. Each of my kids has Bible, and that is my daughter's second grade Bible, and she does it on DVD. So that is A Servant's Heart, and that is with the BJU press, and I really love BJU press. I've really been enjoying the Bible, and I really enjoyed how my kids just interact with the Bible. Like they answer questions like when the teacher asks. It's been super helpful because sometimes it just helps to have like a little extra mouth and words coming from someone else, kind of like Sunday school at church or children's church and things like that. It's a little bit of help, as you mamas know. Then we have, for my first grader, is all of his DVDs for his Bible one, and that is the only subject my kids are doing with the virtual learning, which I totally love it. It's so much fun. BJU. Then my son, he also has Bible, which we have actually come up with a really good schedule for them doing Bible. I think I said it in my kids' allergies, usual. But anyway, we're just gonna ignore the fact that I have allergies every video, and then I tell you I have allergies in every video. So excuse that, and moving on. I believe I mentioned it in our first day of school. I think I mentioned it. Maybe I mentioned it in another video. I'm not for sure. But having them all three sit there while we all listen to the Bible, even though they're only about 15 minutes each. For my younger kids, that's 45 minutes of Bible, and for them, it's a little bit long. And so I let my younger two sit there while they do it, and my oldest does his independent work, like handwriting and some math review at the table and things like that I have for him, while my younger two are doing their Bible, and that works really good. And then whenever they're done with that, then my son can come in there and do Bible, and I can listen along. And I actually am really learning from Mr. Kopp. He is just so fun to listen to, and he really is smart and really knows his Bible. So I am really excited for my son to grow, but also for me to learn some knowledge as well, because it's just some of the stuff that he says I really haven't thought about before. So I truly love it so much. The other thing I do in the morning with my younger two, and that is our science books from the BJU press, Science 1 and Science 2. And it really works good. As much as I love the good and the beautiful and combining so many of their grades together and subjects together, it just wasn't working for my kids. For some reason, they just learn better when they have their own independent books, and they really like having them. And so, of course, the grade 1 science is just super simple, words for him to read and things like that. And it's just really working great. So that's in our morning basket as well. And then my daughter's second grade science, and she has been loving it. It's a little more in depth, but perfect for her age. So I have loved it so much. The other thing my younger two, we have moved into doing in the morning, and that is their reading. That is their first grade reading and second grade reading, and it is working really good doing that in the morning as well. And it kind of gets them moving and things like that. And just kind of gets their brains working in the right direction. So it's super cute pages. I love them. Kind of reminds me of when I was a kid doing homeschool with the ACE, Accelerated Christian Education. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of that. So my daughter, of course, she is excited about all the stories, the horses, and things like that. We've just begun this one. Of course, we just begun our year a few weeks ago, so she is in the beginnings of that. And the next thing and the last things that we keep in our morning basket is our read alouds, which we are working on the Cricket in Times Square, which we've really been enjoying. We're about halfway through that. And then we are also working through the Big Book of History Stories, which I think it is the perfect time, especially with our election coming up. It's important to know like about the country, about America, the United States, North America, and things like that, about how our country was founded. And so I have been having lots of fun sharing all of that story. Of course, they weave the Bible into everything, as I was saying, Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, and just all the different stories. And like I said, they weave the Bible and God into everything. So does BJU Press. So if y'all are not interested in all of that, then pretty much everything I've mentioned today, except for the Cricket in Times Square, you're not going to like any of it. But that is okay. See, the story of Joseph. And this actually goes with the year one history with the good and the beautiful, which I really love combining our subjects last year. But like I said, it just wasn't really working for my kids, especially as my son was moving up to 7th grade. He really needed a lot more depth and things like that. And BJU is providing that beautifully. Like I said, the story of Joseph and the pictures in here, I just love them. I will be purchasing more books from the good and the beautiful just because they are done so well. I cannot say enough good about the good and the beautiful. I really when I see people put out videos on the good and the beautiful curriculum, I truly miss it. But I also know that when you are homeschooling your kids, there are some things and seasons, even though that you love the curriculum, the seasons pass or the seasons change and you have to change with them. And unfortunately, it was one of those times that I just knew that we needed a change, and BJU has provided that very, very well. So that is it for our morning basket. And I would like to eventually paint this maybe, but right now it's black and gold, so I like it okay for now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and coming along and becoming part of our YouTube family. And I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye-bye.